Here's another problem from Chapter 6, and I'm given that in a state, the critical reading standardized test score was 486, and the standard deviation is 100, and the standardized scores are normally distributed, and I'm supposed to draw a normal curve. So I have these have all been converted to z-scores, and so I'm going to need to convert to a z-score first. It says, what percentage of standard test takers scored between 400 and 500? Well, since 486 is right in the center, I know that I'm going to be going to the left of it and just a tiny bit, 14 above it. This is the only picture that meets that, even without me converting to z-scores. If I think about 486 being where the 0 is, a little bit above it is the 500, and below it is the 400. No other picture, I don't think. Well, this one goes a little bit above it. If I convert that, I'm going to get 500 minus 486. Actually, it's going to be easier to do the 400. I need to know whether that's less than -1 or not. That's the difference between these two pictures. So 400 minus 486 is -86. Divided by 100 is -0.86. So I'm going to pick this one because it's not quite -1. And that's how I got rid of that one as a choice, by converting to a z-score. The percentage of test takers that scored between 400 and 500. For this one, I'm going to, again, open up StatCrunch. I'm going to go to Stat, Calculator, Normal. Keyword in this question is I'm told it follows a normal distribution. I know that the mean is 486 and the standard deviation is 100. Oh, and I want between. So I'm going to have to go up here and select between, and then I'm going to have 400 and 500. And I'm given that about 36% of the scores are between 400 and 500. So 0.361 if I'm rounding to 3 decimal places. Then I want between 500 and 600, so both of those are above the mean. 500 is above 486, and I've got a between, and so this is the only picture that fits that pattern. 500, as we know, was a little bit to the right of the mean, and then 600 is higher. You could always convert to z-scores if you wanted. For the percentage between 500 and 600, again, I'm going to use that between normal calculator. Stat calculator's normal. I'm going to select between. My mean was 486. My standard deviation was 100, and this time I want between 500 and 600. And I get about 31.7%. So fewer people scored that high. And that's it.